Okay, bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, so as you guys, maybe if some of you have watched my previous video, I've implemented an dynamic protocol, dynamic routing protocol on an IPv6 network that is RIP, and second, also implemented OSPF. And now, what I want to do is actually combine both of them and redistribute them in one network. How to do that? We will find out. And so I will use the previous topology. And what do I do here? I will just actually unassign the interface that is the interface on router 2 that is linked to the third router, and then I will assign RIP on it. So without further ado, I'll just get right into it because it's I want this side. If I may, I will make a square here. This side will be RIP. Okay, just we can just tap in RIP network, and for this one will be OSPF. We had the autonomous of 10. There you go. Now what I want to do is I will go to this router, to the second router, and then unassign the OSPF. If you can see here, I'll unassign it my OSPF on gigabit router 0/1, and this I will actually remove the OSPF, not unassign the OSPF. By doing this, IPv6 router OSPF 10 and added no inside it. As you can see here, if I do an IPv6 route, it won't show anything because I've completely removed the OSPF. And now I will add an RIP on all of the interface of the second router. IPv6 RIP IDN enable, and then IPv6 enable, and also dual back enable. And then on this side, on the gigabit 0/1, I will add a RIP so we can ping with the router. If we ping the loop back, it will work, as you can see here. But if we ping from the third router to the first router, which is still in OSPF, it won't work. If you want to try here, as you can see, it doesn't work. So now, how do we combine them? Of course, we use the redistribute, just like IPv4. It's actually quite simple. It's quite like IPv4. We just need to get inside the routing protocol, in case maybe OSPF, and then we redistribute the RIP. After this, after you enter the RIP, enter also the name of the RIP. Voila, we are done. And don't forget also, we redistribute on the RIP, not just the OSPF. So we want to go to the RIP and then redistribute OSPF 10, and the metric will be 1. So you can see here, I've redistributed the OSPF and the RIP. And if you try pinging from one side to the other, it will actually work because I've redistributed the RIP and OSPF. Let's see here, if we try to ping from here to here, it will say in progress. But if we try again, okay, seems like it still failed. What do we do wrong here? And here I've added IPv6 router IDN and distribute the OSPF 10 with metric 1. What do? We do, well, why is it wrong? Okay, my bad, I have reviewed some things, and actually this tool maybe doesn't really work. Thing is, in here it's actually have added the loopback of the third router, and if we ping, it will actually work. Let's try. Okay, it doesn't work. I have an idea. Maybe we need to add the source of it. Wait, sorry. My bad. Okay, we will try it again. Do ping 3 with source 1. Okay, it actually doesn't work on Cisco Packet Tracer because it actually work on various virtual labs such as IFNG. It actually work, but in here we actually have done it, but it doesn't actually work. Okay. Let's try it again. Source. Okay, there's actually no more command that we can enter. So yeah, it's actually quite disappointing. I don't think Cisco Packet Tracer could do this, but this should be work, but it doesn't actually work. Well, the good thing we have added the let's just try pinging the loopback of the second router. It also doesn't work. Okay, yeah, well, that's quite disappointed. Well, yeah, but in the routing table, it is actually verified that we have redistributed both the RIP and the OSPF. So there should be no problem, but it's just the limitation of Cisco Packet Tracer. Probably it. I haven't researched much yet, but it's probably because of that. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that's all from my video today. I hope this could be helpful for both of us and me, for you and us, for both of us. And I do apologize for the topology that it doesn't actually work, but it does show on the routing table. I do apologize for all the mistakes I made. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.